Hello, everybody. This is Subterranean Jack. I'm going over who I think are the favorites for the playoffs in 2016. This is part four. We've already talked about the ACC, the Independents, and the Big Ten Conference. Let's move west to the Pac 12. You got a lot of teams out west that could win this conference. You've got five-star big name prospects at USC and UCLA. You've got the tradition of the Ducks in Eugene and the Cardinal in Palo Alto. You've got a wide open offense at Washington State. And every year it seems one or both of the Arizona teams are wild cards. But the two teams I think have the best chance at snatching up a playoff spot are Washington and Utah. Last year, the Huskies only won 7 games. So, how can they be in a position to make the playoffs? Well, this rags to riches story, which has been picked up by the media during the offseason, is a real story. A couple of sophomores who started as true freshmen and led the Washington offense last season are quarterback Jake Browning and running back Myles Gaskin. For what they accomplished as freshmen is truly remarkable. Now, a lot more is expected. The Husky defense for years has been solid, and this year, as last year, it will be led by safety Buda Baker, who is a future first-round draft pick. So the Huskies have a lot of talent, and it's starting to peak. And Chris Peterson could be on the cusp of making a deep run into the playoffs. Stanford even comes to Seattle, so I don't know how much more favorable the Washington schedule could be. However, that road game in Salt Lake is going to be a stiff test. Now, the Utes, as they have been for the last several years, are sneaky good. There's not really any big name players, any flash, any hype, just the right mix of hard work and solid coaching that will make a big difference in close games. The schedule is favorable. All the difficult opponents are coming to Salt Lake this year. And once again, the defense is going to be the story. The Utes may just have the stingiest defense outside of the SEC. The secondary is stellar, and the defensive line can stop the run. I'm expecting a lot of tight games, a lot of close, ugly wins, but Utah, with that defense, is going to win their division, and I think meet Washington in the championship game. And once those two teams meet, Utah has been more consistent recently, maybe has better overall experience, but that defense is a difference. So I'm going with Utah in an upset over the Washington Huskies in the championship game for the Pac 12.